Now, from your Weather Authority, Chief Meteorologist Wayne Hart.
Well, we have some storms on the way for the very start of our weekend and the very end of the weekend. In between, it should be a pretty nice weekend, including a really nice Easter Sunday as we sandwich in some really nice weather between these two rounds of storms. Now, the first round moves in overnight, beginning at around 2 a.m. That's going to start up in our northwestern counties, get down to about the Ohio River before exiting around 10 tomorrow morning. And this has a level 1 to 2 threat with it for some damaging wind and hail. And then the rest of the weekend looking fairly quiet until we get into late Sunday night. And that's going to be from roughly 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. west to east. But even that threat is looking like a mainly level 1 marginal risk for some isolated damaging wind and hail. So let me get you the details here with some new information. But today, despite all the clouds, was a really warm one. 65 the low, 81 the high, only 6 shy of the record set back in 1971. And highs ranged from 76 in Fairfield to 85 down in Greenville. We'll see similar temperatures on Easter Sunday. Tomorrow will be a little cooler with these scattered storms coming through early in the morning. And right now, live Doppler radar just showing false returns around the radar site. We've had a few showers up in our northwestern counties, but these storms are firing over Missouri, and they're going to be increasing overnight along that front to our northwest. The Ohio at Evansville now down to 37.8 feet. It will drop 2.5 feet over the weekend. The Greene at Calhoun inching down. It's at 33.4, but it does look like it will go below the 23-foot flood stage on Wednesday. Little Wabash at Carmi also falling slowly at 33.3, and it will be down 2.5 feet over the weekend. Mostly cloudy skies right now, but boy, it's a great evening. Our first warm weekend evening that we've had this year with 76 degrees, south-southwest wind at 11 miles per hour. The temperatures in the 70s area wide. We will cool back into the mid-60s by daybreak tomorrow, but that's well above normal for this time of the year. Severe thunderstorm watch already out to our west. We could get a watch in our far northwestern counties as this batch of storms near Springfield, Missouri expands to the northeast. And then we kind of see everything sag southward towards the Ohio River in a weakening fashion towards daybreak tomorrow morning. The Storm Prediction Center has not changed their outlook for the overnight. It's mainly the northwestern half of the tri-state. Marginal level 1 ramping up to a level 2 as you head towards Fairfield, Flora, and Albany, Illinois, with wind and hail the main threat. Tomorrow during the day, just an isolated threat, and mainly from the leftovers from those storms in the morning in our northern counties. And then Easter Sunday should be dry until we get into late Sunday evening. And right now, just a marginal level 1 threat west of the Wabash. I wouldn't be surprised if they expand that a little farther east, but the bullseye with this system will be during the heat of the late afternoon over Missouri. Everything will be weakening as it moves our way. But overnight, we got the storms hitting our northwestern counties at 2 a.m. So that wave will push to the north, and then another one comes in behind it at 7 a.m., a pretty solid line of storms hitting our northwestern counties. So this will be our best chance of rain until we get into late Sunday night, and that could have some damaging wind and hail. What's left of it gets down into Evansville at around 8:30, but it's much weaker. You can see a lot of this is along and north of the river, and then it's pretty much gone by 10 a.m. So there's your best chance of rain for the weekend. Again, until late Sunday night, we'll be left with just a few showers and thunder showers, mainly in our northern counties tomorrow, and it will be cooler with those storms coming in during the morning. Mid-70s, even upper 60s to the northwest, upper 70s down in western Kentucky, where you probably won't get much in the way of rain. Saturday night, just a few showers around, mainly to the north. Easter Sunday will dawn mostly cloudy, but we'll see some clearing as the day goes on. It will be dry, breezy, and very warm. Highs will be up around 80 on Sunday afternoon. And then here comes the final line of storms to bookend the weekend, hitting our western counties at around 10 p.m., and it should slowly weaken as it moves eastward, hitting I-69 at around the midnight hour, including Evansville. By 2 a.m., it's into Owensboro, still holding together pretty well, and that's why I'm thinking they may extend that marginal risk a little farther east for just a little damaging wind and hail. Pretty much gone by daybreak on Monday as it turns cooler and drier to start off next week. But overnight, scattered storms after 2 a.m., first in our northwestern counties, then settling down towards the Ohio River by sunrise, mid-60s, so a really warm night. Those scattered showers and thunderstorms first thing tomorrow morning along and north of the river will be diminishing as the day goes on. So the afternoon should be much quieter. 67 to the northwest, 78 down to the south. And then just a few showers tomorrow night, a dry Easter Sunday with some clearing, 81 for the high. And then that weakening line of storms comes in from the west late Sunday evening into the pre-dawn hours on Monday. That ends early in the day. quiet weather through the first half of next week, and then we warm up to more scattered storms next Thursday and Friday.
All right, thank you, Wayne. Still